My name is Robert George and I'm helping people to start generating 5k per month from their personal brand. I generated 6k with less than 1000 followers, and this is what I do. And I know, because I don't live in Dubai or I don't live in fancy houses, you're not going to watch this video. But if you want, let me teach you some things about sales. This video will not be anything edited, anything highly edited. This video I want to be just for the people who want to learn. And I want to teach you something about sales which I learned recently, and it's the first principle of sales, basically. So let us go. So I'm reading right now the book Psychology of Selling. And how can you retain the better the information is by you teaching that information. And the first thing I want to teach is what the book teaches is this: the good salespersons and the bad salespersons have one difference. And one difference is the good salesperson asks questions and the bad salesperson talks. That's the first big difference they have. And if you can ask the right questions around their goal, around their around their desire, around them, you can sell them. And why? Because the people who just talk about the product, they want to sell the product, they are not going to make the sale. And why? Because each and every person who wants, from each and every person who wants to get sold from a salesperson, that person is thinking about their reasons, not about the product. Like, you can't go to me and tell me that this phone is very good because it has a good camera. Why? Because I don't care about the camera. You have to present that product in my case, like what is for me in that product. And this is the thing that the good salesperson understands and the bad salesperson don't. This was the first. The other is this, the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is a very interesting rule which is true in most of our lives. 80-20 rule. What it means that 80% of the actions or results come from 20% of the action, or 80% of the money you make comes from 20% of your clients. And this rule is very, very true. Now, how it happens in the sales world is like this. So 80-20% rule in the sales world is this, that 20% of salespersons make 80% of the money. Like, there is the money which the salesperson make, and this is the money they make, money. And these are the salespersons. And 80%, this is 80%, is made by the 20% of salespersons. And these salespersons from this 20%, from that 80% and 20% rule is still the same. Like, from this big ass money and from the 20%, from that 20% make 80% of this money, and this by the 80%. Like, this is really interesting, and that's it. But now, what is very, very important in selling, and I am so happy that I learned this from this book, is your self-esteem. How you think you are. I think there's two E's here. Self-esteem. This is all your things, your thoughts about yourself. What do you think about yourself? How do you look like in your own mind about yourself? Because if you have a good self-esteem, you have confidence. If you have a good self-esteem, you can make friends more easily. And if you can make friends your clients, your leads, then you're going to make money more easily. Self-esteem is the number one key in making sales. And how can you make your self-esteem better and bigger? it's by affirmations. Now the book doesn't teach this, how to use that, but it's by affirmations. The book says that you can change your self-esteem by saying yourself that I love myself, I love myself. That's basically affirmations. So how does affirmations work? Affirmations shape our belief system. So here is your belief, and the affirmations puts the good experiences into the scale of your belief. So a belief is a statement of perceived truth, and you have a scale to deciding a belief that we have. And if we have bad experiences with that belief, that we are going to believe that bad, and with good experiences we are going to believe the good stuff here. So affirmations work if you use imagination, because imagination, your brain cannot decide the difference between reality and imagination. And when you utilize imagination, you are going to create real life experiences around your belief. So you're going to stack the experiences on the right side, and the scale is going to tick to your side. You need to use imagination in your affirmations, and you need to use emotion. So let's say my affirmation is something like this: I'm the best salesman in the world. And that's not enough. Why? I can imagine me holding a cup that I'm the best, but we don't have emotion, and we need emotion. So in the thalamus, the thought gets checked, or how can I say this, and the emotion needs to be in the affirmation. So you think about, I'm the best salesperson in the world, and me sell, and when I'm selling, I feel powerful, I feel joy, I feel happiness. Me being able to sell brings me joy and calm and happiness or relax. Anything that is related to an emotion, you have to write it down. And that's it basically for the first principle of selling. I'm going to do more videos about selling because I want to learn ASAP selling in the best form possible. And for that, I want to create videos, because me creating videos about selling will make me better salesperson. I will have better communication, like I can talk freely English, but English is my third language actually, so it's really hard to talk English and write at the same time. So it's a really good way to exercise my English and my communication skills. And I want to help as many people in their journey. So if you watch this and you find it valuable, check out my product, how to add $2,000 MMR to your personal brand. See you there.